Hi, did you know that the mind has the capacity to remain calm and focused even when bullets are whizzing past? I'm going to say some sentences to you. Are they familiar? I'm so stressed today. I'm so worried today. There was so much to do. The day was so hectic. My mind is just going to blow up. There is so much on my mind. I don't know where to start. Okay, now for your children, are they familiar? He doesn't seem to study at all. He doesn't seem to focus. He's always so distracted. He studies so hard but doesn't get results. Are these sentences familiar? Why is it so? Because there is no focus. And suppose we say, instead of busy, I use the word productive. So from being super busy, you become super productive. And when I say the word productive, the connotations are energized, stress-free, shown results. But busy, the connotations are full of stress, full of worry. So how can we have this transition from being super busy to super productive? Hi friends, thank you for joining me again in my channel Believe and Achieve. As I told you in my last video, I manifested coming to this place, this beautiful place. It's Calgary in Canada. There is a white sheet of snow outside. It's so beautiful, and the houses, they look just like doll houses. So here I am inside Cross Mills today, talking to my audience. I thought, what time would be better than this when I'm so happy to talk to my audience. Coming back to our point of focus, how can you learn to focus, and where can we learn how to focus? Again, as I always say, I speak from the scriptures because that's my favorite. I have been reading books for years and years, but when I delved into the scriptures, I thought, my God, what was I missing? Our scriptures are an ocean of gems. They are ocean of pure gems. They give you so much wealth that nothing else can give. And when I talk of the scriptures, my head almost bows in abeyance because I almost get goosebumps because they are an ultimate wealth. And anyone who does not read the scriptures or does not follow the scriptures, I think he's denying himself all goodness in the world and running after all fake stuff. Anyway, coming back to our point, what do the scriptures tell us? How do they tell us how to focus? All right, you could either, just before you embark upon an important project, just before you go to sleep at night, or maybe early in the morning, it could be, the best would be a ritual early in the morning. Follow these 3 steps that I'm going to talk about. The first is freeze frame. Now freeze frame, as the name suggests, you have to sit upright with your spine straight, find a comfortable place, maybe a chair or the floor. Keep your spine straight, make yourself relaxed. You relax your face, relax your jaw. And the second step now, when your body is still, come to the second step. The second step is to start focusing on your breath. This is the easiest. Once you learn how to do it, it will become very easy for you. All you have to do is focus on your breath, because you are harnessing all your powers and bringing it at one place. So as you focus on your breath, just observe the inhalation and the exhalation, and observe your belly and your chest falling and rising. This is the second step. And what's the third one? Third one is reading out a mantra to yourself, saying a mantra to yourself. For me, the Gayatri mantra works very well. It's like magic. It's I don't think it needs any endorsement. It's so powerful. When you start saying the Gayatri mantra, you will feel an energy flowing through you, a good energy, good vibes, and things will start falling in place. Or you could even use some affirmations. You could say, well, my mind is clearing, I am feeling relaxed, and the results are coming. Or you could just say Om, or you could just use any word which you're comfortable with. It just has to be a repetitive pattern. So that's the third point I've told you. Now this, as I say, is meditation. The other word for this is meditation. Now what does the holy Dalai Lama say about meditation? This enlightened soul, he said that if every 8-year-old in the world is taught meditation, we will eliminate violence from this world in 1 generation. And what about the world? How is the world taking to meditation? Let's talk about some, countries. Let's talk about US, San Francisco, some schools over there, they have replaced their detention and punishment time with meditation time for children. And the results, they noticed the results over a period of a few months. The results were just astounding. There was a 70% decrease in the suspension rates of children. So there are many other countries which are taking up, countries like Austria, and I know of Germany, I know of Norway, and so many other countries. They've started taking to meditation for their children, because this is the only way. When you take the inward journey, you relate to yourself, you align with your pure self, the mind gets calm, and things start falling in place. So learn to focus. Teach your children how to focus. I'm sure it will give you joy, give you a much more productive life. Keep signed in. Do tune in next time I make my next video. Thank you for joining me again, and do subscribe. I'll be waiting for your comments, your experiences in the comments box below. Thank you. Bye.